A very important conversation being had there. Thankfully, we have a second part to continue, but now on to something really interesting. In Johannesburg, two top South African artists, Baba Jeko and Lauren Colin Mitchell, aka Curious Lauren, have come together to create an art installation that's as mischievous as it is masterful. Titled Wet Paint, the artist's ambition is to bring the social distancing message to life in their unique artistic styles, based on the idea that social distancing does not mean being antisocial.
Yeah, I like that. Now, in the experiment, 8 locally made Pedersen and Leonard benches have been installed in busy public spaces in and around Johannesburg. And now the two artists then painted murals directly onto the middle of the benches and then left wet paint signs, encouraging people to sit alongside, yet still apart from each other. Now, Baba and Lauren are joining us this morning to tell us more. Are you guys with us this morning? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
It's such a pleasure to have you both on the show. First things first, is it working? Are people motivated to social distance?
Absolutely. I think it's been so well received. I think people are so delighted by the creative intervention. We've seen people sharing it online. We've been tagged in photos. We've seen it all over the news. It's been so well received. We're so happy.
Oh, that is so cool. Now,
Yeah,
I've got to say...
also,
oh, sorry, Baba, yeah?
yes, I was saying also for me, the important part is that people are talking about it, and I see it even post this campaign, people will still be talking about it. So I think I really love that element of talkability that's in this campaign.
Yeah, look, I couldn't agree with you more there. And I think it's so clever what you guys have done by using the wet paint sign, which is so clever. But where did the inspiration and idea for this come about?
So it was actually a sort of second iteration of a campaign we did back in September, where I think it was in lockdown level 2 or lockdown level 3 when restaurants started to open up again. Myself and Stella Artois did a massive installation in Nelson Mandela Square in amongst sort of the restaurants, where the mural was sort of made up of these circles and sort of encouraged people to get back together. And the circles sort of designated where people could sort of stand together while still remaining a safe distance apart. And I think after the massive success of that sort of first installation, we saw the need for more sort of creative intervention in sort of the parts of the city that we're going to start getting really busy. So like public spaces, malls, places like the Gautrain and public transport. And we saw an opportunity, and ultimately it was a collaboration between the brand and their creative agency, King James, in Johannesburg.
And that's exactly what we need right now, because it's just grey skies outside, it's dull, it's sad, it's usually empty. Some color is what is needed. Baba, the artwork achieves just that. It's not sad, it's not focused on COVID-19 imagery. Why the decision to make it colorful and happy?
I think we are already experiencing a tough time as a country. All the images that have to do with COVID-19 are really sad and painful, really. People are losing their loved ones. So we needed something that will tackle this issue in a very light but very positive way. So as you can see, my work and Lauren's work is very colorful, vibrant, and I think that's the type of energy that we need to tackle such a serious issue, so that people are able to really be encouraged and not be discouraged by heavy imagery. So this was a perfect way of tackling this issue, really.
And may I just add to that, also it's just a perfect conversation starter as well. You're seeing this cute mural on the bench. You're just like, what do you think about that?
All right, well, Lauren, sorry, I don't know if you broke up there, but I just got to ask, I mean, these benches look amazing. They look so cool, but where can people find them? And maybe even if they wanted to plan a social distancing date, where might be the best spot for that to happen?
So they actually just got moved. They did previously exist at the Mall of Africa in Midrand, at the Sandton Gautrain in Johannesburg, and they were at Menlyn Main in Pretoria. But they have just been moved to the permanent collection at Botanical Gardens in Johannesburg, and they will live their life there until they're not needed anymore.
Yeah.
They have to remain there, okay, for future generations to also
They'll
witness
stay-
what 2020 was like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't foresee there not being a need for them anytime soon, so they'll be there for a long time.
Awesome.
And I think
Baba,
it's also a great opportunity. Yes, I was saying it's a great opportunity for the public to still have access to them, engage with the art, but also be reminded of this important cause that we're fighting, that is COVID-19.
I love it so much. Baba and Lauren, you guys are doing incredible work. Thank you for sharing your art and your expertise with us in educating, but also to kind of play your part, you know, to lighten the weight and lighten the mood in South Africa, also just globally.
Couldn't agree more.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you so
guys.
much.
It's been fun.
Even the personality is just full of
They're
energy
just so
and color.
cool. I
love
wish
it.
they could be in studio right now, okay?
Look, as South Africa heads into the festive summer season, initiatives like these might just help to keep us from slipping back into those old school habits too quickly. Now, whilst allowing us to have a little laugh along the way too.
Yes.